we have not had an advocacy day for over 2 years. I feel that I owe it to Peace Corps to participate.
The positive ramifications it continues to have even after one serves are huge. It's helpful for our country, it's helpful for our diplomacy, it's helpful for individuals, and it's helpful for our community. Wherever you live in the States, the Peace Corps is doing something positive.
I think it's extremely important that we as returned Peace Corps volunteers advocate for funding for the Peace Corps, for the Peace Corps Reauthorization Act, and other legislation that impacts the Peace Corps, because we believe in the mission of the Peace Corps. Our voices need to be heard by our elected representatives so that they know they have constituents out there who served in the Peace Corps and who believe strongly in the Peace Corps.
In-person advocacy is very important because even though we don't always meet with a congressman or a senator, we're meeting with their staff members, it's good for them to see us as humans.
Nothing beats being able to sit across from somebody. I think a lot of times people feed off each other's energy, and I think a good politician is that type of person because, they're for the people. I think being able to sit across from somebody and share your story, that's just that much easier to get your passion across. It's that much easier to get your goals across, and I think nothing beats that in-person, face-to-face experience.
I was in the elevator and I had on my Peace Corps button, and then Congressman Anthony Brown from Maryland got on the elevator and we talked a little about Peace Corps. And so he said, well, is someone coming to my office? And I said, well, I really don't know. I don't have the itinerary for all of the visits that are being made today. I said, however, I do have some information. And he was most gracious, and he accepted the information, and he said, well, I will definitely look at this. Here's a man, he gets on, introduces himself, and asks why I am there.
There are many ways to advocate for the Peace Corps, including writing op-ed pieces, letters to the editor, meeting with our elected representatives or their staff when they come out to the state or to our districts, to the congressional districts. They hold town halls and other kinds of meetings. We can advocate for the Peace Corps by engaging in and supporting our days of advocacy, by actually traveling to Washington, D.C. and going to Capitol Hill and meeting with our members of Congress and their staff.
Check out the National Peace Corps Association website, which is advocacy.peacecorpsconnect.org. You could also see if there are returned Peace Corps volunteer groups in your community that you could connect with as well, because they are most likely doing some of this advocacy work already and would love to have your support.